I am down here on the start line. Yeah, we are ready to go for the next lot of racing, which are the little whippersnappers. Now, Newcastle, this is where we're going to keep you getting the voices going, keep fired up, because these kids are so special and they put so much effort in. Unlike the other classes, what I'm going to go and do is I'm going to go and introduce them individually as I go along. So every rider that I call out, please make loads of noise. So let's start on the far inside. Get your voices ready, Newcastle. Make a big scream for number 7, Jake Davis. Hold on, do it again with my bins on. Give it up for Jake Davis. Thank you. Okay, because they're so stacked and we want to get them all out here, we double grid these guys. So tucked in behind him at the back there is number 8, number 94, Alfie Osborne. Give it up for Alfie. Directly in front of me here, number 11 on the Throw Systems machine. Quickest in qualifier is Sean Mahoney. Then tucked in behind him, number 777. Give it up for Neo McCartney. Staring me in the eyes like he wants to run me over because he's so keyed up to go. Give it up for number 114, Harvey Antrobus. Next to him also, they're all giving me dagger eyes, I feel intimidated. Okay, it's number 8, William Murphy. Oh, he's dabbing. He's got it going on. Tucked in behind him is such a cool name. It's Austin Beastie. Then here in front of me, number 77, it's Kyron Karen. Next to him, the other side of the gate, number 80, the youngest in the class, all the way from down there in Newquay. Give it up for St. Stephen's. Okay, tucked in behind there at the back. He's looking cool though, again. They're so intimidating. Give it up for number 22, Tyler Mabika. Now, this is the kid with the dance moves, far better than what I can do. It's number 53, it's Ben Casey. And he was on the track walk, this next kid from Carlisle, not too far away. Give it up for Ryan Wagger. Oh, they got the dab moves going on. He got qualifying out of the way and he proved in his first heat. It's number 123, Charlie Hucklebridge. Give it up for Charlie. And finally, but definitely not least, make a load of noise for number 10, Kurt Evans. And they are primed and ready to go. So, go on lads, fire them up. Let's have it.
Thank you, Jeff. There's your lineup. These are the whippersnappers. Not just the stars of the future, but right here and now, the stars of the present. Make as much noise as you can throughout the entirety of this race, Newcastle. They can hear it. They feed off it. Let's see who comes out on top in the whole shot, because that very much, as you can be seen, could make the difference, although anything can happen in Power Maxed Arenacross.
Okay, here we go then. Now these kids can hear you the whole time throughout this race. So get behind them. Who's going to get the whole shot? Oh, number 77 flew out the gate. Kyron Karen with a hell of a start, but it's Harvey Antrobus into an early lead. Number 114.
Okay, and 114 Carl is holding that lead round the corner. The battle right now is for, oh wow, it is for 3rd and 4th and maybe 5th as well. We wait to see the exact placings as they come round the start line when they're right in front of you, and you are up close and personal here in Newcastle. Make some noise. We have every single bike up and riding. No incidents yet. Who's going to come out through the whole shot? It is number 114. We wait for that time. It is going to be Harvey Antrobus as decided within that first whole shot, followed by Jake Davies. We tell the fall. Luckily, that was, I forget who that rider was right after him. Karen maybe avoiding. Is that Sean Mahoney? No, it is. It is number 77. Karen who went down. So that is unfortunate for him. Getting a little bit of help from our track team as Harvey Antrobus stretches that lead, and we have a battle royale right here between
that
Jake
was such
Davis
a shame for Kieran. Kieran went down, but he's back up and running. But Antrobus leading the way and looking good, Matt.
Okay, let's see how they fare up. Okay, here's the battle right now. We have Harvey Antrobus way out in lead. It is his race to lose at the moment, but the battle is on for 2nd and 3rd. Jake Davies and Sean Mahoney. Sean Mahoney taking a podium last week. He needs to do the same again. He's pushing hard. Oh, look at that boost. He went for the double and he takes the lead ahead of Jake Davies.
Sorry, man. Number 77, Kyron Karen, again getting really wild. Antrobus still. Oh, no!
That's
Come
what
on,
happens.
Harvey, up!
Now Sean Miney.
Come on, you can do it. Okay, Mahoney goes in the lead. Now we've got a race on. Wow. So Antrobus just loses the front end and goes down.
Somehow he managed to keep the bike going, didn't stall it, which makes the difference between him staying in touch and not. But is there any catching? Sean Miney, look at that flyer over the last big hit right there. Moving into this
I'll tell you
next lap.
what, Zane Stevens is in the mix for this as well, Matt. He
Number
suddenly
80.
sniffs a win and he's charging. Number 80, got a rider down again. Is that Waggett down again? He's having an eventful ride. It's not actually, it's, yeah.
All right, watch down this back
Kyron
straight
Karen,
now.
but once again, Mahoney on that Pro Systems machine, leading the way. Yellow lights are, oh, he nearly loses the front end. Here comes Antrobus back. We have got a real race on. Look at Zane Stevens.
Whoa, Zane Stevens taking a
throws
bouncer.
away in spectacular fashion, flying W.
He's going to need some help in
completely
that
off
bike.
the bike.
That is so unfortunate for Zane. He was flying, but living
He
right on
nearly
the
saved
edge.
that. He was so close to nearly saving that. But there's still a great race going on at the front, Matt.
Yes, there is. Well, we're sitting with Sean Miney out in front. Harvey Antrobus is chasing very hard indeed, but he is getting caught in some trailers as we start to lap some of the remainders of the last of the pack. Harvey Antrobus doing all he can. We saw how he lost the lead of a fall. Sean Miney needs to keep his head on straight in order to make it through to the end of this race out in front. So painful for Zane Stevens, not in a physical sense. Mentally, he is back up on the bike, fighting hard to get back up into the top spots. All right, how is Sean Miney doing up front? He is still out in front, and Harvey is tugging.
Okay, 2 to go, Matt. 2 to go. As you might have mentioned, here's they're battling hard further down the field here. Evans going through there, and Tyler Mabika looking good. But it's all about this rush to the line. Can Mahoney keep it on 2 wheels?
Zane Stevens has done a stellar job in working his way back through the pack. He is now sitting in 9th place. It is getting a little bit clogged up back there with the race really hotting up. But Sean Miney is way out in front. He is onto the last lap. He has got to keep his head on straight.
Oh, right down. Antrobus is down again. No.
So that means Antrobus will be moving way down the pack. He's now into 4th place. It will be less than that by the time he gets over the finish line. He can't start his bike at the moment. He's doing all he can to get. Oh, and he tests a little bit of clip on one of the riders moving through, number 53, Ben Casey. Here we go for the final. Coming round to round up this race, we have got Sean Miney, number 11. Sean Miney, number 11, comes round for the checkered flag. Is that what it's going to be underneath here? Yes, it is. Sean Miney takes the win for Team Pro Systems. What an eventful race. Followed by Jake Davies, who held in there and took advantage of, unfortunately, Harvey Antrobus pushing too hard, in this case, for him to handle. There are the results up on the screen. We're going to be cracking on with the prize giving for these guys very shortly, with William Murphy taking 3rd. Wow. Ups and downs for some of those riders, but mainly ups for Sean Miney as he takes the victory. Okay, so we want to see all of our riders over the finish line safely. Okay, hey folks, can we get behind every single one of our riders who are needing to finish this race? We have got down here Austin Beastie, who's just taken a fall. Let's hear it for all of them, folks. Come on, give it up. Every single one of them need to get over that finish line safe and sound. And here we go. Austin Beastie was doing so well, but unfortunately for him, taking a fall right in the last minute. One more cheer for this chap. This is Action Sports, this is MX. These kids are so not scared. Any kind of falling, straight back up. They are insane, those kids. Absolutely mental. Okay, we have got our top 3 down here ready. We're going to get the girls along to give out their prizes, those trophies, very shortly. But do we have Jeff or Georgia out in the crowd somewhere? They should be chatting to some people backstage. We can see the next of our riders making their way out of here. But we're very shortly going to be doing the prize giving. Okay, we're going to get the girls up here, ready to give out the awards for our top 3 in the 65 youths. Can I remind you, folks, these kids are 7 to 10 years old. 7 to 10 years old. Now, for those of you wondering, wow, Do I want my kids to get into this sport? Obviously, at this level of competition, things do get a little bit more dangerous, but they can very easily take part in this sport safely and in controlled at many motocross centres across the country with the right tuition, which is exactly how these three boys have got themselves ready. Right, boys, helmets off. Helmets off. Are you filming? Bring your helmet up with you. Bring it up with you. Okay, so let's go with the winners. In third place, big cheer from you lot. We have Mr. William Murphy. Coming up, buddy. Keeping his helmet on because he's filming all the action. Let's get a fist pump for the camera. There you go, and get your third place trophy off Nicole there. In second place, this guy hanging in on in third place throughout the race. He gets rewarded with a bump up into second. Can I hear another cheer for Jake Davies? How have you got any energy left to be running up this ramp, young lad? In second place. Okay, moving on to the victor for tonight. This wee slip of a thing does not come to the track with the same size. He is more intense than you can imagine and has done him just desserts because he's taken the top spot in the 65s use. Your winner for tonight is Sean Marney. Someone's a little bit pumped. Right, come on in. Get your number one. You stand in the middle there, Sean. Before we do the photos, hold your horses. Wave your horses there, strip boy. Right, don't get them down, get them down. Let's have a little chat. Sean, that was a very hectic race, but you held on in there. Was it exciting to be in the middle of that?
Yeah, really.
And what was happening in the middle where you were trying to chase down Harvey and he was out in front? What were you thinking?
Just go get him by. Just go get by.
Well, there seems to be a bit of a theme here because you're Cedric Subras and Ashley Creedy's teammate on the Pro Systems team. There seems to be a little bit of a theme, taking top spots left and right. Can we hear it once again for all three of these riders? Sean Marney at top, Jake Davies, and Mr. William Murphy, and me out of the way. Raise those nice and high. Turn around, boys. Turn around, turn around, turn around. There we go. And that is not even halfway there with the racing tonight. All right, you're milking it now. Come on. Let's hear it once again for the little rippers. Our 65 U's. Thank you, girls. That's it. Link arms so that when one of you falls over, you take the other one with you.